Hello, everybody. I am glad to see you. And I am glad to be back because today we are going to be finishing those emotes that we did last week. And we're actually going, hopefully, we'll finish all of them, but there are quite a few. So uh, I'm not going to say we're going to finish all of them because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 to get to, but I did finish this one on my own time because I wanted it for the Discord server. And once we're done this, hopefully if we complete it, we're gonna go over to the Minecraft server and spend some time there because we haven't really played it since the first time, and I kind of find that sad. And just as a little thing before I go on break, because school is coming up and you know how that is. I gotta make sure I don't fail on my classes, you know what I'm saying? I really need a like personalized brush because I feel like using these brushes that are tailored for like other people or like general audiences isn't really doing it for me. Like I feel like I struggle more with this brush than I do gain anything from using it. That sounds stupid, but it's true. I really hope those notifications work this time because I'm getting like really irritated after realizing that they don't work. I'm kind of playing with YouTube right now because last stream they what's it called? I guess they paused my stream. I don't know. You can tell I'm not a whole live streaming person, but they they basically put a restriction on my stream because I was using copyrighted music. So hopefully that doesn't happen again and I can use it because, you know, I have my moments where I'm not talking because I need to lock in and I really don't want that to be filled with just dead silence. But yeah, hopefully, I'm not sure what the stream schedule will look like, especially because I'm starting school soon and this is a very important year for me. So I'll get to you guys whenever well, not whenever, but what is the bucket tool again? Hopefully after 2 weeks, I'll be able to come back to you guys with a proper stream schedule, but of course, I'm not sure. Streaming might just have to be for holidays, and that's it. So I can focus on my school and my schoolwork as well as just the series in general because school takes a lot of my time and I don't want to fall behind on that because you know I'm streaming after school. So while it sucks, it might have to be only a holiday thing. And then of course the content wouldn't stop. I like the content we've been getting out recently. I think it's a lot better than what we were doing before with like just the copy paste ads. But so I'll record what we do and then I'll post it instead of me using stream content so you guys can still get an insight on what we're doing because I don't want that to stop. The new what's it called? It's on the tip of my Logline should be coming out soon. I have been working on it for a week or so, and I'm pretty happy with it. I just need to make sure everything is in order. Oh my god. You can tell I'm like fighting. But I wouldn't be worried about your characters. They're still the same characters, just kind of different to fit the story we're trying to tell. Because there wasn't much about them beforehand. It was really just cool OC, if I'm being completely honest. But Nova's still Nova, Aster's still Aster. There's not really much of a huge difference. Or at least to me. I hope you guys like the change. I hope to release it with some sort of like artwork, because you know it's a big thing, that change, and I don't want to just post like a chunk of text and run away. So if it's taking longer than I say it should, that's probably why. I also just have this thing where I want to make one big piece of artwork each month. So, like to test my skills, you know, try my hand at a background, try to do some lighting. Really just push myself. And I haven't done that this month because I've been really focused on writing. So, maybe that will be that piece. Obviously, it won't be streamed. I'll record it, it just won't be streamed because, of course, I'm taking a break. This is off topic, but well, I mean, I guess it's not off topic, it's pretty on topic. But I'm not a huge, maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I'm not a huge fan of Krita's time lapse feature. I have a feeling that this is a user problem and I'm doing it wrong. But my time lapses always come out pixelated and it really irritates me, so I rather just record it. But then I kind of lose like the look of like you can see the entire canvas as I work. And you don't have to watch me zoom in like a billion times. Which, I mean, the zoom in is a look, but it's not a look I always want. You get what I mean? So, hopefully I can figure out that feature, but I do forget it often because you have to turn it on. Like, when you first start drawing, you have to manually select the time lapse feature for it to begin. And I don't know if that's actually not how it is, and that's a user error of mine. But I forget to do that all the time because, well, I don't know. It's just not on my mind. You know, when I open a canvas, I'm there to work. I'm there to draw. I'm not really gonna think about the time lapse till after I'm done drawing, and I'm like, huh, I wonder what this looked like. And I do have that kind of Procreate syndrome because Procreate automatically did the time lapse for you and you didn't have to press anything. It just always did it. So I'm very used to that. I've used Procreate for about 4 years. And this switch to Krita is like a new development for me. So I'm still kind of getting used to it, but I would say Krita is a fairly good program. I obviously haven't like looked in depth at the things it can do, but I don't mind using it. I think it does what it needs to do for me, and I and that's all I need. I kind of hate the text feature though. Maybe I just haven't figured it out yet, but it is really annoying for me. Well, not annoying, I would just say irritating. I'm like checking every 5 minutes or so to see if YouTube is taking down my stream. I feel like it's gonna happen at like the 2 hour mark, perhaps, because that's what happened last time, I think. See, now this is where knowing how to make my own brushes would be peak, because then I can actually do what I want and not have to conform to the will of somebody else's brush. I really need to, like, I don't think there's any tutorials. There has to be a tutorial on YouTube teaching me how the Krita brush engine thingy works. There's always a tutorial on YouTube. I'm a YouTube tutorial, like, wizard. I love YouTube tutorials. Like, if I can't figure something out, I'm going straight to YouTube, or no, I'm not going straight to YouTube. I'm going straight to Google, searching that. And then if that doesn't work, I'm going to YouTube. Like, Google and YouTube sit hand in hand for me. They're my best friends. I don't need anything else. No, that's a joke. But and I loved when Google came out with the take a picture feature thing. I was like, I feel like that's the best feature they've ever came out with. Like, they should have just stopped there and like stopped with the AI, never, or not stopped with the AI, just never done the AI and just stopped their whole update thing at the tabs and the image, like taking, I don't know what it's called. I think it's image search that is called. Whatever, the image feature one. Those two are where they should have stopped updating. Cause like those, I think that's all you really need, man. Like, I use the picture image search thing so much. I love it. I'm not sure if this is her shoulder or this is her hair, but I'm just gonna go with it being her shoulder because it makes the most sense. The music is probably very hard to hear right now. You can probably only hear it when I'm completely silent because like I said earlier, I don't want YouTube to take this stream down again. I really don't want to get a warning on this account. I've actually never gotten a strike on any YouTube channel, so I don't know. I have a basic idea of how it works, but I don't want to actually experience it. A strike is obviously not a good thing, and I don't want to have to go through that, especially if it's just for some music. It's not worth it. If the stream gets taken down again, we're just gonna have to sit in silence. Oh, hey. No, we're not live on Twitch as well. Our multi-stream thing is not working. So we just chose to stream on YouTube instead. Since Twitch is a fairly new platform and most people have followed our YouTube instead. I need to get into the habit of actually reading out the message. It's a thing I'm working on. Oh, hey, Kato. Yeah, I did not recognize you with Pinkie Pies. I'm sorry. I was just saying that the music is really low because last time the stream got taken down for copyrighted music, so you can only hear it when I'm not talking at all. At this point, it's just here for moral support. I don't want to get a strike on this account. Yeah, I'm not gonna question your Pinkie Pie's origins. Nah, it's not bad. It's not as bad as it sounds. When I say it out loud, the stream getting taken down sounds like a big thing, but it was only for like 5 minutes. Like as soon as I stopped playing the music, YouTube put the stream back on. It wasn't big, but I don't really want it to happen again because I'm pretty sure it can lead to a strike. But yeah, nothing much. Okay. I think I'm doing pretty good. Yes, all of these are Astra emotes. I'm trying to finish all of them. We made 6 emotes last week, and I finished this one on my own time. It's in the server now, and I'm working on this. And then we have this, 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 and this to go. Oops. So I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to finish all of them, but I'm hoping for the best. I have a feeling it's gonna take me like an hour to do each step. So like an hour to do the line art because we've been. Huh, it's only been 20 minutes. There's no way this line art has only taken me 20 minutes. It feels like it's been 40 minutes already. But that might just be because I'm like struggling with this brush, and the more I struggle, the longer it feels it's going on for. Like I seriously thought it's been okay. Time is really a mystery. I have a really bad habit of or I wouldn't say it's a habit, but I just struggle with time in general. Like I can't really read a clock, like a standard clock. And uh I mean that's already a problem. But whenever somebody refers to me and they're like, "Okay, how long ago did you do that?" I will over exaggerate the time to an insane degree. Like it's not even on purpose too. Like they'll ask me and I'm like, yeah, it was 2 hours ago when it's been like 30 minutes. But to me, time feels either really long or really short. So I'll just kind of say it how I think it is, but that's not really how it works. And I don't really measure things. So it's just like, yeah, just go with the flow, you know. Yeah, Astra is a very Aster is cute. I love her, especially her new design. I think I cooked, not to glaze myself or anything. Aster is the top character. I relate to her a lot, mainly because I wrote her in my image, but that's more self glaze. Yeah, no, I'm joking. I do relate to Aster because I wrote her with my own personal experiences. Yeah, Aster is a girl. It's always the afro, man. Everybody thinks just because she has an afro, I mean she's not a girl. I don't know, but I didn't really see her as being overly feminine. God, I'm struggling today. Okay, yeah, but I'll actually say that. Yeah, I was in the bathroom for about like 3 hours when it's only been like 20 minutes. So just never ask me for time. Unless you have timestamps, I'm like the worst guy ever. Don't come to me. Yeah, her I thought Astra's yeah. Astra's old design was like, or I guess her OG design, I don't even know. Original or old, I don't really. I use them inter whatever the oh my, I'm struggling with my words today, but yeah, Astra's old design was kind of bad, man. I don't know. It didn't come across as like Aster at all. Like it just went from bad to worse. Uh she didn't look young at all. Like it was kind of just failing in all categories. She didn't look her age. She didn't even look like who she was supposed to be. And you got no idea of like who she was based off of looking at her design. Like I'm not insanely good at character designs, but I would say her design is a step up from whatever she was looking like before. Like you can tell I didn't like her, I guess, redesign or whatever because I never drew her in that design at all. Yeah, I love her overalls. I love Astra so much. I know when I do a good job on designs, if I can quickly draw them and they look relatively the same. I think that I'm not sure if that's like a professional thing. It's probably not, but I don't know. It just like if I can draw them quickly off of memory and they look like them, then I think that's a pretty good indicator that they look good. But yes, I am ashamed of Astra's old design. It is really sad. Especially her, I think her first design. She had this like turtleneck thing that we didn't want to get rid of for some reason. I don't know. I was like attached to it, even though it was bringing down the entire design. I didn't want to get rid of it. And at some point, she had it was like cropped too. I don't even know what I was going for there, but it just didn't look good at all. I think a lot of the time in designs and just I think in anything in general, there's some things where you just have to let go. Like you just have to let go of something to reach something better. And that's what I did completely for Astra. I basically let go of like her entire design to reach where I am because I was like holding on to this turtleneck for like 3 months. And I was tossing with the character designers because I was like, we have to keep the turtleneck. It's like an essential part to her design, and it's like, no, it's not. Like, it's definitely not. You need to let go. And then it wasn't until I was like tired of it. Like, it's like we're rolling on month 4 of her redesign, and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I just gave up, and I drew this like, I remember drawing this like this uh like sketch, and I was like, man, I don't know, Astra would look cute in overalls, but I'm not sure. And then it kind of just kicked off. I mean, it didn't kick off initially, but then one of the character designers were like, yeah, I can kind of see this working, and then that's kind of how we got on it. No, because like the turtleneck had to go. That's like the same thing with Amanthia's earwing things. Like I was holding on to it. I was like, we can't let them go. They're essential to her design. Like no, they're not. They're probably an eyesore more than anything. I That's a huge thing, especially, and it's a thing in writing too. It's like, no, they're the characters this way. I can't let them go. I need them. And it's like, what are they actually contributing to whatever we're doing here? Her overalls are eating. I love her star. I think the hardest part was trying to integrate her stars, because you can see in her original design, I was trying to integrate that star motif like for the life of me, which made things look oddly weird. Like in Astra's original design, the one where I was talking about the turtleneck thing, she had this huge star on her chest, and it looked like her top was made out of like 100% polyester, because it would because like whenever it would fold or crinkle, it would just like oddly flip or something like that. I don't know how to explain it, but it just wouldn't look good. I love your art style. Thank you. I've been trying to workshop it for a long time. I think it's improved in the past year. It's kind of crazy how much the art style has improved over just like a year's time. I don't know. I don't want to go on a whole rant about this, but I do love art because not only am I just a huge kind of task person, I like to see things like the progress of something being done really quickly, and I like steps a lot. So whenever I do art, I like to think of it like every time I do something, even if the piece doesn't look how I want it to or it doesn't turn out good, it's always another step to learning something new. Like before, when I made art, I would just like, man, this is a bad piece. I just suck. Like I'm not doing anything good. I'm wasting my time because this turned out bad. But now I think no, this is good. Like whenever I draw, I try to take note of what I'm doing so I can apply it to another piece and improve. Because like before, I would like have these moments of like, oh my god, I know what I'm doing, but I would never take that into like I would never remember it. So now I try to actually, remember it and apply it to another drawing as quickly as possible. And I think it's turning out well. Writing about accessories is the worst. Like how do I describe a detailed accessory without taking 6 hours? Um it depends on the accessory. You could try to, well, I don't know how you're trying, like are you trying to introduce it or something? Like bring attention to it? You could describe like its textile. You don't necessarily have to explain. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you're doing in particular. You can describe its shape, if the character is holding it, could be the weight, the feel, stuff like that. Maybe, I don't know. I love writing about art pieces because I can capture tiny details without seeming like a nerd. I don't really write about art pieces much, but that does sound interesting. It's kind of like analyzing a piece of media, but just in art. Yeah, if the accessory is like a big part of the short story, then I guess that can kind of make sense. But like, if the accessory is like a piece of the short story, I don't really think it should be taking up, like, or I don't think it should be like an entire paragraph because you have to think like, do you like would you read a story that is describing one thing for the entire time and we're never moving on, like we're never moving anywhere? I mean, it depends. I don't know what your short story looks like, but that's just something to take into consideration, perhaps. Okay, I can't actually get into shading too much because this is still an emote. The details are gonna get lost in translation anyway. God, why am I doing this the long way? I just realized what I was doing. Okay, wait. Let me do this the easy way. Oh my god. Color line. Yeah, this is gonna take 2 seconds now. Rep. What are you doing? Are you like, okay, that sounds odd, but like, are you going somewhere? I love color fill. This is so much easier than if I just used my pen, which I was just doing, but nobody saw that. Okay, yeah, this looks good. Now I can just add. No, but my YouTube premium's unpaid and I gotta go on Roblox with my friend, meaning I'll have to leave. Oh, yeah, I forgot YouTube was like that. Sometimes I forget that most people don't have multiple devices. Like, I think that's definitely a privilege I have, but whenever I hear that people have to leave one thing to go to another, I'm just like, why? Like, can't you just pull up your other device? And I'm like, wait. Like, you can't, not everybody has several devices that they have spent way too much time into. YouTube is so pay to use. I actually need to learn how that works. Like, is it because you have one device and you can't watch it as like a small screen? Because that's how that's kind of what I'm getting from what you're saying right now. Only device I could use to watch YouTube on is my TV but it's in my room side. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that makes sense then. Because that's what I was imagining. Because on Twitch, it like once you exit the app, it's kind of like a little screen. But I'm not surprised YouTube isn't the same. I remember when YouTube wasn't. I remember when YouTube wasn't so like pay for everything. I miss those days. I think everything took a turn for the worse in like I think maybe late 2022. But 2020 YouTube, I think it was peak. But I'm not I think it was peak because I wasn't really on YouTube that much. I mostly remember 2020 as like me playing Minecraft on repeat. Like all I did was play Minecraft. It's kind of crazy how much of a um was it like addiction I had to Minecraft like every day. I remember having this I remember fondly of this laptop. It was so busted. It was my mom's old laptop and I downloaded Minecraft on it from this what's it called? Word this word quiz. Okay, keep in mind I was like 10 years old. Okay, so so like those word quizzes where you had to like spell the word out loud, I practice every day for that. And I was like, and then we made a bet, and she was like, if you can spell elephant, I'll give you, I'll buy you a game. And I was like, oh my god, I have to do this. And I worked hard for that. Okay, I studied, I practiced elephant, I locked in. And then when the day finally came, I did actually do it. And that's how I got Minecraft. And I played Minecraft literally every day. 2020 YouTube is peak because of gotcha stories. I was not a gotcha person. I've tried to get into gotcha several times because I want to learn tweening and I think gotcha is like a really good way to get into that. But it just never works. Like maybe it's because I suck at using the gotcha system, or it's probably a multitude of things. Like I suck at using the gotcha system, and I also suck at tweening, so I usually just give up really quickly. But I hope to get into tweening with just using my own art. I feel like that's gonna be more successful than if I try to go the gotcha route, which I'm obviously not good at. I tried more than once, so I know that I'm not like a huge quitter, but it's obviously not for me. I can spell tough words, but I can't spell sentences. Oh yeah, I say definitely a lot, but I can never spell definitely. It's like a 50-50 chance if I'll spell it right, and I usually don't. 2020 Gotcha was also peak because I was young and to understand anything. Yeah, that was me, but like animation memes. Like I didn't know what was going on. That's a lot of like where my character sprouted from. Just like gotcha memes and thinking like, oh yeah, this is peak. Even though I had no clue what was going on and I just thought, yeah, this is sick. This is edgy. Uh, I was a really annoying kid. I would like to say they're getting out of that, oh my god, this is edgy kind of phase. Like, to go back to what I said with the conversation we had before when I was like, okay, you have to let go of things. A character that comes to mind is definitely Nex, because God forbid, bro. That hoodie he has on has been there for every design, and that's not a good thing. It doesn't make any sense to him. Like, why is he wearing like even before the the change of like where the story is based, like what time it is, like it didn't make any sense. Like why are you wearing a hoodie in like I forgot what time it was. But it was old, okay? It wasn't like the 2000s or something. Wait, that gave me an idea for a tween. What do you mean? I hope I sprouted your idea. Alright, and that's Saster. Boom, I cooked. Wait, actually... No, there isn't really anything else I need to do. Alright, cool. So that's that done. Now, let me just group all of this. Boom. And she's done. Now it's on to this. Which it could be harder than the last. I may end up tweening Aster in Gacha, my one strong suit. Yeah, I wish I had that strong suit. You don't understand how much I envy the people who can tween. I can only do frame by frame. And it's agonizing. I do love frame by frame. It's just like sometimes I just wish I had like tweeting in my arsenal, you know? But it's a skill I need to learn. But all the tweening tutorials are not Zomb friendly. Like, why are we being so vague? But I'm kind of understanding a light motion more, so I think my stuff is going to get better. But I just hate using a light motion in general because there's like 400 ads, and I just hate the fact that I have to use I have to go outside of the app after exporting and sitting through like 4 ads just to get rid of the light motion watermark thing. It's like, bro, are you kidding me? Like, going outside of the app wouldn't kill me as much if I didn't have to sit through like 10 ads beforehand. Like, it's actually insane how many ads I have to watch at the end of editing something. And when I'm done editing, like, I want it to be over. I don't enjoy editing as much as the next guy, alright? I mean, I get it. Some people love editing, but I'm not the guy, okay? I, like, put it off because I hate doing it. Like, cutting the clips. Oh my god, why is the sound not working anymore? Like, there's so many things I just mess up. And it's like, I hate doing it. I like making the content, but I don't like editing it. Tweeting is the easy part. Getting a body sheet that's proper takes like 4+ hours. Yeah, I remember. I tried making a body sheet, like, I don't know, a long time ago, like last year, and it was so bad that I just never used it again. Like, every time I moved it, there would be a new problem that would come up. Like, I would try to tween the sheet, and now I can see like 400 mistakes, and like half the character's like dislocated. No, but for real, like, I have to constantly export my tween things to know if it's smooth. Yeah, like, the ads are annoying, but the lag is even worse. Like, I try to scrub my thing. Yeah, I sound like such an animation head. But I try to, like, play my thing back, and I literally cannot see anything because I'm skipping, like, a minute every single second. Like, if that makes sense. Like, I'll press play, everything freezes, and then I randomly jump to, like, 30 seconds into the video. So then I'm forced to, like, group all my things so I can cut down on the lag. Why does that work? I have no clue. But, like, it shouldn't even be that way, bro. Oddly enough, I swapped out my pen nib the other day, and I think it's actually helping me out. Who knew not having a slanted pen tip actually helps you? my old pen tip was actually horrific. Like it's like slanted on one side. Like when you use a pencil on one side too much and it like burns out, that's how it looked, but like you could see it very well. I think I'll probably take a picture of it, but because I still have it, you know, just in case. I'm kind of cheap. My body sheets look. I need to actually read this. Look nice, but they never get faces. Yeah, I cannot figure out the gotcha faces, bro. I'm sorry. I struggle with that app so bad. It's not even funny. I'll spend like an hour trying to create a gotcha character and then look at it and it looks like one of those 2018 OCs instead of like an actual character. Like, I don't know how people get all those pretty layers and then they actually work cohesively together. Like, mine don't work cohesively. They fight. Exactly, dude. Or the thing takes so long to play that you can't get good times. Yeah, like the timing is always off by like 5 seconds or so. It's so sad. I can't even. I really need to put like a gray background on this chat box because I don't know why everything for streaming is just not working for me. My chat box that's supposed to be connected to my stream on OBS is not working. So I'm forced to read the small chat box I made, and since the text is white, it's hard to read because, you know, the background is also white. So it's like I take like if I struggle to read and I'm like pausing, that's why. I need to add highlights here. I'm trying to get back into highlights because in my old drawings, I was like a hater of highlights. I was like, I don't want to draw highlights. They look bad. And then all my characters' eyes were like voids. Like they were just straight black. But now I'm not a huge highlight hater. And I think they actually boost it. I don't really want to see. I want to see the light in their eyes, alright? I don't really want to see those huge holes of darkness. Yeah, like light motion really has to step their game up, bro. I can't take the ads. If anything is deterring me from actually tweening, it is that. Like, there's like 400 hurdles you have to get over. I know you can download this other version of light motion, but I really don't want to get some sort of virus. Because I've accidentally gotten a virus before. And I do not want to go through that again. I got like it was horrific. I got like okay, it wasn't horrific, but it was bad. It was unenjoyable. I got like I had to turn off my Chrome notifications because they kept sending me those odd ads, if you get what I'm saying. Those Bethany calls, those were the ads I was getting. Well, they weren't ads. They were literally trying to lure me in. It's like, oh my god, no. And they would be filling up my screen because like, you know, I'm not sure if you have like a computer, like a laptop or desktop, but on desktop you get these notifications on the side of your screen. So I would be getting those sort of like pop-ups, like I would be getting like 30 a minute, so it would be filling up the entire side of my computer and I wouldn't be able to see anything. I'm gonna end up struggling with CapCut. Bro, do not use CapCut. Like, they've gone full, or maybe not full, but Their app is like basically unusable now. Like the last time I used it, they were like implementing a watermark, so that's just the turn off in general. And then to remove that watermark, you had to get their premium, which they now have. And I think they put a bunch of other things that you need behind paywall. It just CapCut is not very good now. This is weird and kind of niche, but I'm not going to try and glaze this program, but I like InShot because at least they have a watermark, but you can watch one ad and only one ad and it goes away. And I like that. That's the program I use to get rid of my Alight Motion watermarks. Because I used to use CapCut, but, you know, they kind of ruined their own app. They're just greedy, man. I used to, like, be in love with CapCut. All I used was CapCut until they started rolling in that new premium feature thing. Like, CapCut in 2020 to 2022 was, like, its peak. Like, CapCut ruined itself trying to be more than just like a simple editing app that anyone could use. Like, I think they're kind of trying too hard, and that's kind of diminishing them because like nobody's gonna treat CapCut like a professional editing program. Like, it's CapCut. Like, they should have just stayed beginner friendly. Sure, they could have implemented a few features here and there that are like behind a paywall, but I don't think it should have been subscription based. And that's kind of what I don't like about most companies now. Like, everybody's got some sort of subscription. Like, why can't we just bring back the one-time pay? Like, even Flip-A-Clip did that, and that like annoys me so much because I bought Flip-A-Clip Premium when I was like obsessed with Flip-A-Clip and didn't know there's like anything better. And well, I didn't know there was things better, but I refused to use them. And now they had this premium thing where you have to pay, like, or subscription, I mean, where you have to pay like once a month or pay like yearly, and it's like, why is everything a subscription, bro? Unfortunately, I do gotta go. Alright, I'll see you on the flip side. Oh my god, that's so great. You can tell I've been watching The Amazing Digital Circus. I love that show. I will see you later, Kato. Sigh. Okay, I just need to remember where I place these things, so... I gotta lock in. I could just use the circle tool, but I don't think this is gonna get the look I want if I do that. Actually, I'm gonna try to use the circle tool. Oh yes, I've been thinking. I think that poster I'm gonna make to share the new what's it called? The new log line will be, I don't know, I need to think about it, what the composition will look like. But I am excited. I haven't made a big art piece in a hot minute. And I've been trying to get better at lighting. in particular. I love the Steven Universe type lighting where like it almost looks like the characters change palettes, but you can still tell they have their original palettes. I forgot the name of that sort of coloring, but I need to know what it is. I don't know if it's like a specific coloring style or if it's like just the way lighting works. It might just be the way lighting works. It probably is, and I'm sounding like a huge idiot right now, but I want to learn that really bad. I've always struggled with lighting, but I want to get better. I want to get better, and I've been practicing, but not as much as I should. Not as much as my anatomy, which I think anatomy is a very important thing to learn. Like you can't, like your lighting can be the best thing in the world, but if you put like something that isn't very hot on it, not very good, hot as in not very good, it's still not going to look very good, you know? So you got to get your basics down before you can like go into other fields. That's how I think, but of course it can be different. You don't do it my way if that doesn't suit you. Never do it my way if it doesn't suit you. I'm never gonna say my things are facts. If I do, that's clearly not me. Like, if I ever say that my thing is fact, then that's not me. Like, that's an imposter, because I'll never say that. I will only try to give what helps me and what I think could help based off of my own experiences. But my experiences aren't fact. No way, the stream is still up. YouTube must have not seen me yet. I'm undercover. Actually, I should probably stop talking about it. YouTube might be listening. You never know. I was saying I was struggling with this brush, but I'm actually not doing too bad now. Uh-oh, what did I do? Where is my cursor? Oh god, what is going on? Where did my thing go? What did I just do? Oh. I have no clue what just happened. I like pressed a button and I couldn't draw my canvas anymore. I didn't alpha lock the layer, so I'm not sure what happened. Another mystery. Uh, I'm making these bolder and bigger than the other lines because I want them to stand out. Like, a lot. God, I'm like, as I'm drawing this, I'm thinking of the type of academic stress I'm about to be under, and I'm like, actually, I'm like getting whiplash. I can't, bro. Like, I'm gonna miss ninth grade, bro. It was so, okay, I'm not gonna say it was so easy, because I was doing math and science at the exact same time was not good, especially with the type of, I guess, system they have at my school. Because you like, how do I explain this? So in one day or 1 week, you only have 4 classes. And for one day, you go to one class and you spend half the day there, and then you go to the next class and you spend half the day there. So, and then the next day you go to your next 2 classes of the 4. So with that, they like rush the class so badly, or not so badly, so much, because I don't even know why they do this, because they have like a limited amount of time, I guess, with the system they have, and it makes things so much harder to, I guess, learn. Well, I guess they do make things harder to learn because they make things go by so fast. So as soon as you get the hang of something, we're already switching. And then you add that with math and science, and it just doesn't make a good combination. So like and my teachers were not trying to make things easy, bro. They gave us like a quiz or a test like every week. So I would be having like 2 quizzes and tests every week. So I'd have one quiz on Monday, and then I'd have a quiz on Wednesday. And yeah, call me what you call you want, but I'm not the best at that. At juggling something like that. So I struggled art, okay? I did not, I gave up on science. Science was the first thing I gave up on because my teacher for science wasn't really good at teaching, and he made me hate science, which is annoying because I do actually like science. Like, maybe not science as a whole, but I enjoy biology. But they made me hate that doing it, especially with them, because like they actually suck. So I gave up on science and I just focused on math because math is like a building subject. Like if you don't learn what you're supposed to do in 1 year, it's over because next year we're going to be building on that. So I had to lock in. And I think that was a good choice. I mean, I will probably regret the science bit, but I don't understand I didn't understand anything I learned anyway. It was a hard time. I keep deleting this layer because I'm like seeing more mistakes. Okay. Of really reusing colors. Reusing colors is like an art form in and of itself. I love doing it. It makes color palettes so easy. Or not color palettes so easy. I mean coloring so easy. You don't have to color drop as much. I remember when I used to do the two lines on the nose. Like I would do this. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't really know why I had to do that for every character. I don't really do it anymore. I'm not a huge fan of it as I was before when I was first starting out with drawing Anther characters. The inside of her palm. And I messed this up. Okay, this looks a little funky right now, but just stick with me. I feel like I just like quickly checked if the stream is down. I'm like actually I'm horrified of the stream getting taken down again. Because YouTube might get a little angry that I've done this a second time. I'm kind of on the fence if I should get a new drawing tablet or not. Like, should I save up a little more and get a screen tablet, or should I not? A screen tablet that can attach to my computer, that is. Or should I just stick with my Wacom Intuos, which is the one that you can see me drawing on in a really bad drawing of me drawing on that. It's my PNG tuber. But I am cheap, just so I'm probably just gonna stick with what I have right now. It's not I mean, it's not badly broken, but I got it used, so it's kind of got its little kinks. But it draws just fine, so. Okay, what is this? Okay, time to color the line art. We're actually getting through this pretty quickly. I love coloring line art. Once I actually started using clean line art instead of whatever garbage I was doing before, I I started to appreciate line art more, like the line weight and the color, just everything. I used to think that I needed a new color every single time I colored a piece of liner, and I think that really made my stuff look kind of a bit more than I wanted it to. Like it was just too much. Like whenever I want something to be pronounced, I don't color the line art for it. Oh, and where's the stuff? I don't think I have any text for this layer. Okay, I'm gonna try and squeeze in one more before we switch to Minecraft. Okay, I am. I am a little excited to do the crying one. I hated drawing it, but I think I'm gonna love coloring it. I'm gonna tackle the hand first, which is surprising. I'm feeling daring. Trying to give that like this might be stupid. I'm trying to make it look like she's really pressing into it. Yeah, maybe not. Not bad idea, but not gonna look very good in execution. These hands are probably not the best, but eh, I don't think they need to be crazy good. I'm not sure if I want to keep these lines here. I feel like that's just extra input that I don't really need. Well, actually, let me try. Okay, maybe not like that. Eh. Not really feeling it. How long do you think this one's gonna take? I feel like it's gonna take a bit longer than the rest. Or it's gonna take the same amount of time. You're straight locked in. I need this. Yeah, let me move this eyebrow because I don't know why it's all the way over there. Yeah, maybe not. I've tried that like twice, and both times it doesn't look good. Well, at least I don't have to draw half of that sketch because it's covered up by the tissue. And I also don't have to draw that because it's covered by her shoulders. I haven't actually checked what I have for my schedule yet. The website is like actually, yes, it's so hard to decode. I have no motivation to look into it. But I should probably do so. It is very tricky, very tricky. I have 5 notifications, and I can tell you 4 of those are just from Grow Garden. I really need to leave that server. Like I've kind of lost my interest in Grow Garden, which is kind of sad, but it was kind of inevitable. It's like a sim game, but like the worst kind, because there's no quest. There's no like overarching theme or like thing to do, or not thing to do. Just like motive, I guess. Like you just sit there waiting for seeds, and then you plant them, and then you sit some more, and that's like it. Like you don't really have any quest, or like there's no story, and it's just not really, it kind of gets boring after a while, and the updates haven't really been interesting me. Like after the harvest update, I haven't really been interested. Like I didn't care for the Zen update, and I definitely don't care for whatever's going on right now. I keep getting pinged in their official server by Jandel, which is like the owner or whatever. I don't know what's going on, but they're like talking about brain rot. I don't really know, but I don't know why they have to ping everybody for that. That's just kind of a small thing, but it's like, I don't know. I just don't really care anymore. I mean, I wasn't a Grow Garden hater because I'm still not a Grow Garden hater, but I wasn't a Grow Garden hater at the beginning with everybody because, like, I like those kind of games. Like, I play Laundry Sim, but Grow Garden just got boring, bro. Sorry. Like, I'll still log in every once in a while, but I'm not really interested anymore. Like, I used to sit AFK for like hours just to get some good mutations, but now I just don't care. I used to stay up for the admin events and all that. It's like, no, whatever. Like, they're just gonna do the same blow up the place, oh my god, Jandel's a DJ thing. I just don't really find it interesting anymore. I'm thinking, should I add an outline to them? I think that could boost how they look. If I add like a small outline. I'll have to do that off screen because I think there's a faster way to do the outline than if I just like manually put an outline on it. There is a way. I've seen it before, but I don't know the exact steps, and I obviously don't want to sit here and have you guys listen to like a YouTube tutorial in the background. What even is this? I think that's her hair. Oddly enough, I'm gonna make this a little bigger. Hmm. Just zooming in a bit more to get that closeness. I think this one does well. Okay, time to color. This spear, save some time. And, yeah, I think this is going pretty smoothly. God, my brain is telling me that, like, there's only 2 left. Why not just finish them? But, like, should we hit up Minecraft or should we actually just finish these up? I'm not sure. Because I would love to just stay on here, but I feel like if we... So, I have to think about it because I'm not as in the mood to play Minecraft as I was when I first started this. That might just be the Friday night calling. This is out of pocket, but I got the Spider-Man 2 movie on DVD and I've been holding off on watching it for the longest while. And I don't know why. I've just been saving it for like the perfect moment. Like the first movie was so good that like I can't just watch the second one on a whim. I have to like have the perfect moment curated. And I've also just been using my free time to do a lot of writing and stuff. And whenever I write, I don't want to listen to anything that's like mildly interesting because I'm going to get distracted. Okay, and that's that. Should I do this? I'm just gonna see how it looks. Yeah, this doesn't look bad. See what I mean? Reusing colors, bro. Reuse, this is the same blue and blue outline from the text in the earlier images. God, how I love using colors. I love colors. I don't understand anyone who doesn't like coloring. Like, it's like the cherry on top, you know? Like, I do, in the TikTok page, I have been using a more sketchy kind of black and white kind of feel since I didn't really have time to color things as much as I did before. So I do like that sketchy look, and I think it really fits how the series is going. But I love colors. I love coloring things. And I don't understand people who don't. Coloring is such an interesting place, but it's also tricky, and I struggle with it. Okay, yeah, that doesn't look good as I thought it would. Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna do the heart one because that's definitely gonna be like the easiest one. Like, this is so symmetrical. I'm pretty sure this sketch took me like 10 minutes to do. And then I'm gonna leave the angry one for me to complete off screen. You can tell the heart was easy to do because I literally did it all in one layer. Like, this isn't a grouped image. This is just one thing. I can probably get away with just doing one side of the image and then just copy and pasting it. This music is kind of a vibe. I'm probably the only one who can hear the music properly because of, me turning it down to like the max so YouTube doesn't take down my stream. This stream might be a long haul one, but I am gonna have to eat dinner because it is unfortunately a Friday. It's crazy to say unfortunately Friday, but when I'm on break, Friday is just another day, And Fridays, I have dinner early than usual, so this stream may not be as long as I want it to because I do have to eat dinner, and once I eat dinner, I mean, I take like forever to eat dinner. I know I said I'm bad at times, but I take about like an hour to eat something, which is kind of sad when I say it out loud, but I just like to savor the food. Like I'm watching YouTube, I'm just chilling. And once I eat dinner, I just want to go back to relaxing. So this stream may just cut at like the 2 hour mark, perhaps. Actually, instead of doing Minecraft, we could just get the line art done for the angry emote. So we finish this emote, the one I'm doing right now, and then the one I'm doing right now, and then we just get the line art done for the angry emote because I feel like that's gonna take the whole time or the rest of the time, and then I'll just get the coloring done off camera. Well, not out off camera, but just off screen because I'm gonna have to record it anyway. Astra's hair kind of looks like a heart when I look at it right now. That's kind of cute. Cool detail that I am just realizing now is the person who made her. Gonna make the heart's outline bigger because, gotta make it stand out more. Really, oh my god. Copy that. Now we're just gonna manually add some imperfections. Save me some of the work. Okay, I don't know why I was saying line art was horrible using this brush, because I'm actually not doing too bad right now. Maybe I was just really tired. I mean, of course this brush could be better, but I think it does really well for this sort of simple, thick line, chibi sort of thing. Alright. That was like the easiest line art to do. Oh wait. Silly me, those are her ears. Alright, cool. Let's see if I can hit a little zoom in. I can. I'm just gonna move these paws so they're actually identifiable. Alright, there we go. Copy this, and time to do the color quick and easy. Okay. Just gonna get the hair color now, and then I'm gonna have to create a new color that is not on the palette for the heart. I think this kind of color works way better. Okay, stick with me here. I have an idea. And I can use this as the outline color. My music must be really low, because YouTube has not tried to kill me yet. Snag this. Might do a little something more with the heart. Just gotta finish coloring this first. I could have made it blue, which would be the easy route, but I think the pink just works well. Like, I don't think everything needs to be blue. Eh, I think I'll keep that black. This might be a good play. Might be, or it could be stupid, but should I go a step further and add another layer? Yes. Actually, no, you probably can't see that. Let's not do that. Just gotta remember, I can't really go into detail with these things. Alright, and now it's done. That was pretty quick. Like I expected. Should I do this one? It is. Oh my god. I love this one, but I really don't want to do it today. I really don't want to do it today, man. I really, really, really don't. We got like a lot done. We got basically all of them done, just not the angry one. We got the shocked. We got the ew. We got the crying. And we got the heart. I'm gonna do angry later. I know I said I was gonna do the line art for it, but I really don't want to do that right now. And I am very hungry. So I'm going to cut the stream here. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you hopefully. I honestly don't know when I'll see you guys next because I will be going on break. But whenever that is, I will announce it and hopefully we'll be back on track and streaming. But you can watch our content on TikTok, YouTube, what else do we have? Tumblr, a lot of other places, but we mostly post on TikTok and YouTube. So thank you for watching again, and I'll